Hey guys, welcome back to the Interrupting Sports YouTube channel. My name is Ray. I am the podcast host and producer, and this is a podcast promoting positive change for the next generation by the next generation. Today we're reflecting on Season 3, Episode 3, Being Black in Sports Business, featuring a true leader in the sports industry, Marcia Gay Knight. For those of you who haven't listened to the episode yet, check out the links in the description for Season 3, Episode 3, as well as the latest blog post with the key takeaways posted earlier this week, and then come back to this video to see everything that you need to know about living up to your true potential. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. So let's dive right in. The first step towards living up to your full potential is building that inner strength. That inner strength comes from your core, and it's derived right from your mindset. If you are able to conquer your mindset, so ignore those negative thoughts, that fear inside of you, you are able to then make sure that you take action into the things that are actually going to propel you forward towards that full potential. So when I'm talking about building your inner strength, I'm talking about conquering your mind and learning not only to think positively, but how to push out the negative to allow you to propel forward. So in order to live up to your full potential by embracing that inner strength, one strategy that I use is when I'm tackling something new, I focus on targeting the areas that are my strengths to start off with that W, if you will. And once you've kind of given yourself that, hey, I got this, that reassurance, then you're able to try those new steps that you might not get right away, but you have that initial success to back you up to say, hey, it's okay. I'm not going to get this right now, but we're going to work towards this. And that's building up your capacity to take on failure and to embrace the wins that you get. So building up that inner strength is key to living up to that full potential. Although building up that inner strength is so crucial to living up to your full potential, it is not the only step. Another thing I want to mention is embracing empathy. So when you're embracing empathy, what is happening? Embracing empathy means to put yourself in someone else's shoes. And that is when you're conversing with someone, doing a deal with someone, there's an exchange with someone, whatever it is, some sort of interaction. Before you react, take a moment to reflect, then respond. The reason I say that is because in that moment of reflection that you take, that pause, that step back, you're able to think, hey, if that was me on the other side of this conversation, not only what would I want to hear, but how would I want to feel in this conversation? Because that defines your nonverbal cues and actions, that defines your tone of voice, and then of course the words that are coming out of your mouth. Now, I want to preface this. I'm not saying tell people what they want to hear. I'm saying be the person that they need you to be in that moment. And if you can't be that person, remove yourself from the situation respectfully and say, hey, I am not the person that you need in this situation. And do them a solid and point them in direction. Hey, maybe you can lean on this person, or maybe this is something you honestly have to deal with on your own, or acknowledge the fact that you might not have the capacity to handle this at the moment. Understanding your boundaries, that's something we've talked about in a previous video. That is completely okay to leverage, right? You can be empathetic. Doesn't mean you have to be empathetic 24/7. Everyone has their stuff to deal with. Everyone has their lives, their issues, their baggage, and that's understandable. All I'm saying is when you're in that position and you have that ability to take that extra step towards caring for someone and doing something for their benefit genuinely, then you should do it from an empathetic perspective. The last step that I would say towards building up yourself in order to reach that full potential is a lesson that I learned from the interview with Marcia Gay. And it came from a conversation of being rejected from job offers despite being overqualified or even merely qualified for the position and a suitable candidate. And really, it was a message of understanding your worth and your value. The reason I say that is because once you know your worth, what you bring to the table, you can put yourself first and position yourself in the best way possible to actually reach that potential. So For example, when you're getting those rejections from job offers, take that as a learning experience and understand why. Why did the rejection happen? Was there a more suitable candidate? Was there something that you faulted in the interview? Was it from a perspective of you're overqualified for this position, you're not reaching your full potential? Or is it even something deeper that you are going to come here and disrupt the organization because you're overqualified and they don't want things changing? So understanding the truth behind rejection and not taking it personally, taking it as feedback and criticism for you to recognize where you are most valued, will put you in a position that's not only better for you and better for your future, it's also going to make you happier. Because why would you want to stay in something or in an opportunity or with someone that isn't going to value you, right? That's only going to not only limit you, it's also going to make you unhappy. So recognizing your worth is key to living up to your full potential. All right, guys, that about wraps up this episode. Hopefully you guys got some key takeaways from this. Feel free to drop that in the comments. Let me know what you think and what really resonated with you. Also, please hit that like button if you guys like this video, and remember to subscribe so you don't miss any of our content. Just a reminder, if you haven't yet listened to episode 3, check out the links in the description, as well as the key takeaways blog post, also linked down in the description. Thank you guys all for your support. Absolutely love the community we're building here with Interrupting Sports. And see you guys with our next episode, episode 4, next week. Thanks, guys.